Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Samantha. Thank you so much for joining me. So in this video I'm going to talk about pre-pooing, specifically why I choose to pre-poo. So a pre-poo is any treatment that is done before shampooing, and it can be anything that you use, whether you use a DIY hair mask like I do, or a store-bought product, a conditioner, an oil, anything like that that you use before you shampoo your hair. That is a pre-poo treatment. So the reasons why I've decided to pre-poo consistently, so which means pre-pooing every single wash day, is because whenever I skip pre-pooing, I always end up in trouble. So if I don't pre-poo, I find that I get lots and lots of tangles, and with my coily hair, tangles can happen so quickly, it's so easily, and then these will lead to knots, whether they're big knots or single strand knots, and breakage and all sorts of things, and it just makes the washing process much more complicated. I get extra shedding. It's just an unnecessary havoc and unavoidable havoc when I don't pre-poo. So there's so many things, as I say, that you can use to pre-poo with, but personally, I now prefer to pre-poo with an Ayurvedic mask, and I like to use something that's got lots and lots of slip. So what will form the base of my Ayurvedic mask can be an Ayurvedic herb itself, like fenugreek, which is my most favorite base for hair mask. But sometimes you can use other things, and I will be showing you different recipes on the channel. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe if you haven't already, and sign up for notifications. So for me, I like to use something that's got a lot of slip. Fenugreek on its own will give you that. It gives you slip, it promotes growth, it reduces hair loss. So it's got so many benefits. It's also really good for the scalp. And I kid you not, since I've been using these Ayurvedic herbs, I have not had dandruff at all, which used to be a problem for me. So, pre-pooing can also help to nourish the hair depending on the ingredients that you use, and that's why I love to use Ayurvedic herbs, because you can use ingredients that are beneficial for the scalp and the hair. So things like fenugreek or even brahmi, or cloves, rosemary, all those things, if you use them before you shampoo your hair, you can impart the goodness to your hair and your scalp, even if you're going to shampoo and condition afterwards. I know a lot of people worry that if they use a nourishing or balancing or strengthening pre-poo treatment before shampooing, then shampooing would get rid of all these benefits. But actually, the fact of the matter is, you will not strip your hair of the benefits that you've just imparted. So it's absolutely fine. In fact, it's not even an issue to use nourishing or strengthening pre-poo treatments before you shampoo your hair. I actually prefer to use strengthening pre-poo treatments before shampooing and conditioning, because afterwards I can go on to use a moisturizing shampoo and also moisturizing deep conditioner, which means that my hair is actually going to get back as much moisture as possible and reduce dryness and breakage. So it's absolutely fine. And I think the main thing is to make sure that you use ingredients which work, so which are effective, and also give them time to work. So whenever I pre-poo, I set aside about an hour plus, because I just want to make sure that I have applied my pre-poo treatment or mask to each and every strand of my hair, and also to every inch of my scalp. And then I want that to have enough time to work. So sometimes, most times I keep it in for about an hour. Sometimes I even keep it in for a couple of hours if I've got, nothing else to do, or I can be busy, cleaning my home and stuff like that. But I would say a minimum of 30 minutes. And yes, it does mean an extra step, but the benefits of, shampooing with no tangles, not having to comb through, brush through, and fight tangles is more than worth it. So if my hair is feeling particularly dry, which I have to admit doesn't happen very much these days. In fact, my hair's not been very dry at all since I started using my intense moisturizing routine, which I've linked below in the description box. But let's say my hair is dry, then using a moisturizing Prepoo treatment is going to start that moisturizing process from the get-go. So it's going to start to rehydrate my hair because it'll have water in it. So if you've got really dry hair, if you've got hair that is at a plateau, just not growing as well or as normally as you'd expect it to, or you're getting lots of tangles and knots, even after you've done a proper trim, because remember, knots and tangles can be a sign that you need a trim. So if you're doing all of those good things, taking care of your hair, keeping it moisturized, but it just seems to get dry, and before I forget, you're clarifying as well, then sometimes it just means that your hair just needs an extra moisture, and you can start using Prepoos, which will add moisture to your hair. So my masks, all of my masks, will help you to put moisture into your hair. But there are other store-bought products that I've used in the past, like the African Pride coconut water, and I forget, the Prepoo treatment, which is very popular and very effective. And you could also use a conditioner, because if you use a moisturizing conditioner, then it's going to start adding moisture to your hair. So that's another benefit of pre-pooing. So whether or not you need to pre-poo obviously is a choice. It depends on your hair, what works for you, your preference, your routine, your schedule, etc. But personally, I think it's a step that has really made a big difference to my hair, particularly to length retention, because I've decided to retain length. I need to focus from the time I start washing my hair or start, just unraveling my protective style, because you could lose hair, you could have breakage or unnecessary shedding at each and every step of wash day. So I'm curious, I would love to know whether or not you pre-poo and what you pre-poo with. So feel free to share your routine in the comment section below, and whether or not you actually pre-poo or you've chosen not to pre-poo and your reasons why, because one of my aims for this channel is to share information with others and create a really wonderful caring community. So other people, they actually benefit from reading other people's comments. So feel free to leave your comments. If you've got any questions as well, whether it's about what I've just talked about or you have any hair-related questions, then feel free to leave the question in the comment section and I will do my very best to answer your question. If I can't immediately, then I promise I will do my research to find out more for you, if I can. So that's it for this video. I actually going to leave the video running until I finish pre-pooing my hair, because I love watching people do stuff to their hair. So I'm just going to let you enjoy that, enjoy the music, and I will see you in my next video. So before I go, I'd like to give my subscribers a massive thank you, because it is because of you that this channel is growing and you inspire me and motivate me. So if you're watching this video and you've not yet subscribed, then please subscribe. And I'd also appreciate it if you like the video, so give it a thumbs up. And I know every YouTuber will ask you to do that. There are good reasons for it. One, it helps us know that we are making content that you're enjoying or finding helpful. And also it helps with the YouTube algorithm, because if YouTube picks up that we're getting lots of likes, then it will recommend our videos to other people. And then that just help to grow our community. So just being transparent there, that it's, for a variety of reasons, and that's why I'm always asking you to like my videos. But it helps me on a personal level, and therefore I will ask for that reason as well. And also share the videos. You never know, there might be somebody out there that or even if you don't know, who is looking for this information, and sharing these videos will help them access them and get to know how to look after their hair. So one thing that I love to do is to watch people do stuff to their hair. So if you're like me, then you're in for a treat, because I'm going to let the rest of this video run while I finish pre-pooing, and I hope you enjoy the music as well. I've chosen really nice relaxing music for that purpose. So I will see you in my next video. Until then, take care, my lovelies, take care of your loved ones, and God bless. Bye for now.